AD 33, the excitement in the cool spring air of Jerusalem was palpable. Thousands of Jewish pilgrims had gathered from around the world for the upcoming Passover feast, and word had spread that Jesus, a 30-something itinerant rabbi, prophet, and healer from Galilee, had raised Lazarus from the dead. Jesus had withdrawn from Bethany, a village just a couple miles east of Jerusalem, to a town called Ephraim in the wilderness. And he was staying at Bethany during the weekend prior to Passover. Many had gone to Bethany to see Jesus and Lazarus, with the result that they believed in Jesus and returned to the capital city with reports of his miracle-working power to raise the dead. The Passover crowds in Jerusalem were like a powder keg, ready for a spark, filled to the brim with both messianic fervor and hatred of Roman rule. Winds of revolution whipped through the air of Palestine throughout the first century, and Jesus, with his teaching authority and ability to capture the imagination of the masses, not least on account of his ability to heal and raise the dead, Jesus looked very much the part of the long-awaited Messiah. In order to gain and maintain power, the Romans could kill, which they did quite effectively. But how could they defeat a leader who could raise the dead at will? Well, after observing the Sabbath, Friday evening through Saturday evening at Bethany, Jesus arose Sunday morning to enter the city of Jerusalem. It was March 29th, AD 33, the first day of the last week of his earthly life. Hey Countryside students, I hope you're as excited as I am to take a day-by-day look at the week leading up to the death and resurrection of Jesus. This event is really the greatest event in all of history. The central point of history is Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection, and it's that brings us the gospel, the good news, and it's that gives us purpose in life. So I hope that you'll join me each day. I'll be posting a short video, 45 minutes long, discussing the events that happened each day leading up to his death. And hopefully this stirs within you a longing and a joy, and that your faith is strengthened as you're reminded of the truth of the gospel. Why did Jesus come? And then when you gather with your family on Sunday, that it'll all mean so much more when you understand the week that leading up and the events that happened, and the joy that the disciples would have felt that Jesus had risen from the grave. I hope you'll join me each day.